Minasan konbanwa. Watashi wa Shirin Kagero desu. Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Welcome to the stream. So, Dragon Quest Builders. I thought, after playing 4 nights of Doom, I should play something a bit lighter. I actually bought this when it first came out, never actually played it, which is a bit of a shame because I hear it's a really good game. Apparently it's a proper sequel to the first Dragon Quest game. Yeah, it's kind of Minecraft-y, I believe, but with Dragon Quest type stuff in it, so let's give it a go and see what happens. Whether we finish it or not, I don't know, but we'll give it a go anyway and see. So let's, without further ado, it's time to design your character. Male or female? Well, I'm a guy, so let's look at the hair. Definitely get darker hair than that. I'll do it. Skin, kind of pale because I've been Scottish and all. I'll do, I guess. Eyes. You have red eyes? Not really. With brown eyes. Let's go for Kagato, eh? Building our world, huh? So, thou art come before me at last. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings. Long have I awaited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place at my side. Do so and I will grant unto thee dominion over half this world. Thou wishest not half the world? Wilt thou not reconsider? 'Tis an offer few would refuse. Remember Streets of Rage, remember that kind of stuff happening in that game. Kagato, at long last I have found you. Who has? A single foolish choice has plunged this hallowed land into darkness. Beneath benighted skies, my children crawl as insects on the earth, powerlessly awaiting their own destruction. Only by the power contained within you may this ruined world be rebuilt. Arise, my child, your destiny awaits. Oh. Man, my clothes are kind of shabby. Kagato, my child, you have finally awoken. Do you remember who you are? Do you remember what you are? That inflection was a bit weird. I see. So you have no recollection of before. No matter. Indeed, perhaps it's for the best. After so long a slumber, no doubt your body will still be weak. Arise, my child, and see that you can move freely. Let's get moving. Thank goodness, all seems to be well. You can fulfill your role. Kagato, my child, I have awoken you that you might perform a vital task. A task upon which the fate of this very world may... What? I do not doubt that you may feel a little poorly, but is it not the fate of the world more important than... Oh my poor child, it is true. You are nearly at death's door. It seems your lengthy slumber has robbed you of your strength. Here, my child, take these white petals. You can use them to restore your vitality. Good. Kagato, you have been blessed with a special power, the power to combine raw materials to build items anew. Does everyone have that power? You can work at this tree stump. Use the white petals you gathered to prepare some healing cream. Build. Healing cream. Wonderful, you've made your first creation. Kagito, my child, you have a power shared by none other in this world. The power to build new things from raw materials. Wait, nobody can build? Now use this healing cream you created to tend to your wounds. Press square to use tools and items. Do you feel better now? You see the colour has returned to your cheeks. You created that healing cream with your own 2 hands. However, the men and women who inhabit this world have lost that power of creation. Kagito, my child, a sacred duty rests upon your young shoulders. You must... well, yes, I quite understand that you wish to leave this place, but first you must learn of your... Very well. I will show you how to patch out of this crypt. First take this broken branch. Well done, Kagito. Within that humble broken branch lies a cypress stick, the simplest of weapons. Approach the tree stump before you get to craft a cypress stick. Congratulations, my child, you have created your first weapon. Mankind once made tools and used them to build a thriving civilization. And as all great civilizations do, so too they built weapons, but now only you have the power to build such things. Kagito, my child, you've been entrusted with a divine mission to... I can well imagine you're eager to see the world outside, but would you not rather learn more of... Very well. To build the patch? To build a path out of here, first you must equip the weapon you've made. Press X to open the main menu and press the cypress stick in your hand. Place the cypress stick in your hand. Well done! Weapons are not only useful for fighting monsters, they can also serve to gather materials. The power to break objects apart and reduce them to raw materials is yours and yours alone. Ever since the world was plunged into darkness and mankind lost this power, they have waited the coming of one with the ability to create. Kagito, my child, the dreams, the hopes, the very fates of the people of this world rest on your shoulders. If this land is ever again to see the light, you must fulfill your sacred duty and... Kagito, you're not asleep, are you? Perhaps it is best we continue this conversation outside. To build the path out of this place, first you must break apart and collect the nearby earth. See, jumps in a weird place. Hey dude, how's things? Well done, Kagito, that should be enough. Press square to place the blocks of earth on the ground in front of you. I have marked a location for you in red. Place a block of earth there to build a stairway and escape from this tomb. Well done, Kagito, you have found your way back to the outside world. When your eyes adjust to the brightness, you will see the world of Alefgard before you. Light was lost to this land long ago, and now darkness reigns eternal. The people who inhabit this sombre realm once had the power to create, until it was wrenched from them. Without it, the culture crumbled into dust. Kagito, my child, you've been entrusted with a monumentous mission. Only by the power you hold, the power to create, can this world be rebuilt, and the power of Alfgard arise once more. I beg your pardon? What do you mean you don't get it? Forgive me, my child, after having only just awoken from so long a slumber, this must all come as quite a shock. Let us adopt a more simple approach. Use the power of creation that dwells within you and rebuild the world however you see fit. No doubt you will fulfill your duty in the course of doing so. So too will you come to learn of the tragedy that befell this world, and the role that you are to play in its salvation. I am Rubus, the spirit of this land. Go forth, my child, and know that I will do whatever that I do watch over you always. Oh, and Kagito, there is one last thing that you must know. You're not a hero. If nothing else, remember this. This is like a rather random and strange thing to say to someone. You're not a hero. These are Cantlin Plains, the ravaged realm. The land you see before you was once known as Cantlin. Long, long ago, a bustling city thrived here, ringed all around with stout fortifications, but all was destroyed in relentless attacks by the monsters. Excuse me. Scarcely a trace remained of its former greatness. Kagito, my child, you must use the power within you to rebuild the city of Cantlin to its former glory. This will be the first step on your journey to make Alfgard arise once more. To this end, I bestow upon you a gift. Take this banner of hope in hand and seek the source of light you see before you. Even as the darkness closed in around them, the men and women of Cantlin flew this flag to the bitter end. Plant the banner on this land once more, that its bountiful light may serve as a symbol of Cantlin's restoration. Now go, make haste for the Pillar of Light. Right. Beware of heights, if you fall... Oh, well, they may have told me that before I jumped down that. Men look sign. Plumberry. I can create things out of plumberries. That was quick. A warm and soothing light spreads all around. People near and far will be attracted by this banner's beckoning light. Look, my child, here's one already. What's this funny flag doing here? There's something special about this place. It's so bright and inviting. My name's Pippa. What's yours? King Ashen. What's that? You're the one who planted that flag here? Who are you? Where did you come from? You don't remember? The goddess told you to come here? So you've got amnesia and you're hearing voices? That's not suspicious in the slightest. Oh, but this place is just so lovely. Can I live here? Kagito, my child, even with the power that dwells within you, you cannot rebuild Cantlin alone. Your first step in rebuilding the city must be to house those who join you in living here. Little remains of the dilapidated house save the door. Repair it by filling in the holes in the walls with earth. You can place blocks above you by holding L1 and below you by holding R1. Hold down square and you'll build one block on top of another. Hold it down whilst moving to place many blocks in succession. Take this knowledge and these blocks of earth and make this ruined house livable once more. Okay. that's incredible. The walls were all full of holes, but now they're good as new. Huh? You fixed it? With dirt? I thought you were some weird boy with voices in your head. But you completely fixed that broken down old house. You must have some kind of special power. Here, take these. I found them on the way here. You can have them for fixing the house for me. White petals. You must have some kind of special power to be able to fix that old house like that. How did you do it? What? You get the power to build new things? What does build mean? Kagito, my child, do you remember what I told you? Long ago the people of this land lost the power of creation. It is your duty to help them regain this power. Anyway, I really appreciate you fixing the house like this, but it's not much use without some kind of light inside. But I can't see any torches lying around here. Beside your barn, I hope you'll find a mason's workstation you can develop a torch. Take these materials, use a torch, and reveal to this girl the fruits of your labours. Oh my. That is not a good button for that to be. Hey, where'd you find that torch? You didn't find it, you built it? Ah, so that's what building means. You picked up stuff from around here and there, and somehow changed it into a torch, right? Thanks, I think I understand. Sort of. Hey, do you think you may be able to build anything with this? If you need any more, I'll see if I can find some. Well, maybe. I just realised something. You never told me your name. Kagito? What kind of name is that? Doesn't sound like you. You have any special powers at all. But you can't judge someone by their name, right? Anyway, Kagito, you've still got those torches. You've still got those torches you made, right? We should put them in the house. Brilliant! Now that's all lit up, the room's perfect. You're amazing, Kagito, you really do have special powers. It's hard to believe that someone who looks so dopey could be so talented. But you can't judge someone by their appearance, right? Anyway, thanks, Kagito. Now we have somewhere to live. Yeah, I guess we do. It's about the same way I built my own house. Hey Kagito, thanks to you we have such a lovely room. But don't you think it would be much better if we had something to sleep on at night? I know, maybe you could build something. Kagito, my child, you must gather materials that you might fashion some bedding. Should you place a bed in a room, you can sleep in that at any time, night or day, to restore your health. It would be great if you could make two things to sleep on. If we had two beds, we could sleep next to each other. Oh my. This time, Kagito, I shall leave it to you to gather the materials you need to build the straw mattress young Papa requests. A straw mattress can be constructed from grassy leaves. To build one, you must first... Kagito, are you alright? Oh, wait a minute, it's these things. That's okay. How many beds can I make with this? Oh, can you catch there? Oh, here she comes. Wow, you built something to sleep on. Thank you, Kagito. Whether it's night or day, you can sleep in any bed that's within a room to recover your health. As the sun sets, the darkness will close in around you, and the more powerful monsters emerge in force. When night falls, you would do well to return to your base, rest your head upon a pillow and sleep until morning. Kagito, my child, you discovered the means to build a straw mattress all by yourself. In addition to the power to create that I bestowed upon you, it seems you also bear the special skill to discern what can be made from the materials you find. This is a wondrous power that you have. It shall no doubt prove invaluable to you in your quest to rebuild this city. Kagito. Hello, Kagito. Is that the goddess speaking to you? You're staring off in space with your mouth open again. You've got to pay more attention to what's going on around you, Kagito. If you keep spacing out like that, you'll never get anything done. Kagito, can I ask you something? With all this wandering around and collecting stuff, aren't you getting a bit hungry? Huh? No, it's just me. It's not just me. That's not my tummy rumbling, you must be hearing things. But anyway, look, there are a lot of plumberry trees around here. Plumberries are kind of small and they don't really fill you up, but they're really sweet and juicy. Can you go and get some plumberries for me, Kagito, please? We need at least 5 for a decent meal. Yeah, I already got a bunch of them. Wow, you found so many plumberries, can I have them? Hooray! Thanks, Kagito. To tell the truth, I'm actually really hungry. Here, these are for you. It's your share. I mean, you must be starving too, right? They're really tasty, you should try them. You know, Kagito, I've been thinking. You run around smashing all the trees and grass and stuff and using materials you find to build new things, right? It'd be pretty useful to have somewhere to store all that stuff, don't you think? After all, you're going to have to collect a lot of different materials pretty soon. Why? Well, it's a secret. Tee-hee. But you should tell some... you should still make something to put all your stuff in. Your friend is wise indeed. Having a place to store and manage resources you gather would serve you well. Can you conceive of an item that could serve such a role? Here's a chest. Make a chest. Try to make the chests. Wow, you made a chest! Now you can put all the stuff you collected in there and go and collect even more stuff. You know, Kagito, there's something I've always wondered. What exactly has happened to this world? They say that light was stolen from us by a really bad man. Ever since, it's been all anyone can do just to survive. Nobody cares about anyone but themselves, and they never help anyone else out. Anyway, I think it's super boring to live like that. Don't you think it'd be fun if we could rebuild the city and everyone could live together? I feel like if you're around, anything can happen. We should do everything we can to make this town a great place to live. But we need loads and loads of materials to do that. That's why I asked you to make a chest. Alright, so it's agreed. We're going to build the biggest, bestest city in the whole wide world. I'll have to think about what we need to build and you'll build it. You are going to help me, aren't you, Kagito? Aren't you? I guess. It's going to be a lot of work to turn this place into a huge city, isn't it? Is there anything I can do to help? Like, maybe I could build something. That would be pretty helpful, wouldn't it? But if I'm going to build things, I'm going to need a room to work in. Just like the one in this picture. Kagito, can you build me a room like the one drawn, please? Pretty please? It would seem that your example has woken within young Pippa the will to build. Blueprints. You put a blueprint and show it and place all necessary items available in that way shown. You should build rooms within the bounds of your base, lest the inhabitants of your town fail to recognise them. For the workbench, you could use that mason's workstation near the flag. Boy, I have to bash it a bit before you can move it. Oh, and the room will need a door to get in and out. And a torch, something to light that up. But you can make those things from raw materials, right? We've got to build the door. Let me do it. Head up. Okay, where's blueprint? I like the same. Maybe I should have wrecked the house actually, can we need that now? Hooray! You built the workroom I asked for. Thanks, Kagito. It's like the one in my picture. Oft. Well, the inhabitants of this town seek to assist your efforts by presenting you with blueprints. Or oft. Should you lack sufficient resources to complete a blueprint or other construction, search for the item in nearby wilderness. Some materials can only be obtained by defeating the monsters that maraud the wilds, thus freeing them from their grasp. I'm going to use my new workroom to build all sorts of stuff. I'll put it all on the chest at the end of the day so you can take a look at the amazing things I've made. Yeah, I should go and build that house back. I didn't realise that's what I was going to do. Thanks again for the workroom, Kagito. Now we can make everything we want to rebuild this city. But it's not going to be much of a city with just the two of us living here. The truth is, when I was on my way here, I saw a suspicious looking man lurking around nearby. He looked like a bit of a weirdo, so I waited until he went away and ran straight here. Maybe if we asked him to come and blood with us, he might lend us a hand in rebuilding the city. He was on the other side of the mountains. The last time I saw him. Go and find him, Kagito, and get him to join us. Make good use of the compass, my child. It will be of great use to you in finding that for which you seek. But should we not rest as it's night time? Die that quickly. And it's daytime again. The cure supposed to be going. There's an old worn signpost here with the words my pledge emblazoned on the top. There's a lot of writing underneath. Would you like to read it? How many years have passed since the vile and wicked dragon lords enshrouded our realm in darkness? Monsters roam the land unchecked, and even my dear home, the city of Cantlin, has finally fallen. 'Twas but a matter of months after being robbed the power to create what we did begin to lose our culture. Even now, fewer and fewer of our people are looked at it. For so long do we take that most dear and precious gift for granted, that without it, we are undone. But if it cannot prevent humanity's decline, at least I can record it. To this end I resolve to travel the lands of Alfgard and take note of what has befallen mankind. May this little stand testament to my vow. I intend to collate the records of my journey into a book, which I shall title A Passage to Tantegel. I invite all those who read this place to follow my footsteps and seek out my story. May the goddess watch over thee and all thine adventures. Sir Reginald Augustus Granus, cancelling brigade of guards. Campfire, huh? Bonfire is burning brightly. It looks like it's been freshly stocked. Someone must be nearby. These ancient books are so difficult to read. Deciphering the Cantillon Chronicle might take much longer than I originally thought. The handwriting's so bad that Kagito cannot summon up the will to read anymore. Do some more killing from my guess. Hello, is anyone there? Those Rotmoss have buried me alive. The people have covered me in earth and I can't get out. Please, whoever you are, get me out of here. Hurry, my child. Hold L1 or I want to immune attacks above or below. Gauge your blows carefully and free this man from his earthen tomb. Free at last, I cannot thank you enough, young man. Wahahaha! But tell me, who exactly are you? I'm sure I remember such a funny looking face. What? You say you're building a town near here? By my bushy beard, that's wonderful news. Let me help, let me join your city and help to rebuild it. Why are you pulling that face for? You look like you just swallowed an insect. Well, you may make whatever strange faces you like. I'll find my way to your town whether you like it or not. I am Rollo, the proud owner of the most vulnerable of books, the Cantillon Chronicle. I assure you that it, and I will prove invaluable to this new city of yours. Now lead the way. Suspicious man, come with me. And the artwork in this short one is based on Akira Toriyama's original designs. He's been the Dragon Quest person forever. Yay, you found someone to join our town! What's that? He seems a bit shady. You think he seems a bit shady? You might be right. There, that's why I avoided him in the first place. When I first saw him, he was giggling to himself and stroking this enormous book. But he's got a beard. He must be pretty dependable, right? And how he must be really clever too. I mean, he's got such a big bushy beard after all. But anyway, now that we've found a new friend, we can all work together to make the best city in the whole of Alfgard. By my bristly brows, this town is positively brimming with life. Why, I do believe that the Cantaloupe Chronicle describes this very place as a perfect location to bring the legendary city of Cantaloupe back to life. Oh, my mention of the legendary tome piques your interest, is it? The Cantaloupe Chronicle is an invaluable volume of ancient knowledge passed down in my family over countless generations. It is many hundreds of years old, and its pages tell of mankind's hapless history and the lost art of creation and construction. Deciphering its ancient text can reveal secrets vital to the restoration of this once great city. Our meeting is no mere coincidence, Kagito. I assure you, we are destined to rebuild this magnificent town together. Kagito, my friend, I do not mean to cast doubt on your claims, but was it truly you who constructed these buildings? If that were true, it would mean that you have the power to build new things, a gift that mankind lost so long ago. Could it be that you're the builder of whom the Cantaloupe Chronicle speaks, the legendary figure blessed with the power of construction? Bah, of course not. If a builder had a face like that, I'd eat my own beard. Ah yes, Kagito, I nearly forgot. The path across the mountains towards the town and the place where you and I first met was dreadfully treacherous, wasn't it? Well, the Cantaloupe Chronicle displays a special tool that can be crafted from the feathers of the chimeras that dwell in these mountains. A most convenient contrivance that lets you travel at blinding speed and be back at your base in the blink of an eye. Of course, if you are truly the builder of legend, I'm sure you would have no trouble creating this item and showing it to me. Kagito, my child, you need only lay your hands upon a new material to discern which items can be built from it. The chimeras you seek dwell at the foot of the mountains, fast by this place. Use your compass to find them, that you might not lose your way. Okay, but wait a minute. What? I'm gonna have a drink. I'm getting really dry. It's allergies again. In the back. So far I've built a couple of bits and pieces. See what else we can do. So to build maybe some sort of flying device. Looks like I came here here. Pure soul. I should like get back to base. This sounds like sleep. Make something with the feathers, huh? Hey, what gives us my bed? Goodness above, this is a chimera wing! It's just as the Cantillon Chronicle describes. And there's no doubt about it, within the walls of the long lost power of construction, you really are the builder. Ever since the light was lost to us and the realm plunged into darkness, the people of Alfgard have waited for this day to come. The day that benevolent Rubus would send the builder to save us. Cagdal, my child, you needed only to touch a chimera's feather to know that you could build from it. Seek out more materials and speak to those around you, and your knowledge is sure to expand ever further. Keep a keen eye on the surroundings, my child. If you should see anything that you've never seen before, be sure to collect it. Cagdal, my friend, you and I have two vital tasks ahead of us. Firstly, we must complete the glorious restoration of this once great city of Cantillon. And secondly, we must travel through the mist. We must unravel the mystery of what terrible tragedy brought the town to ruin. This place was once girdled all about fearsome fortifications, tall turrets and towers to keep the monsters at bay. It is even said that the great golem once watched over the city, keeping us all safe inside from harm. Those citadels and strongholds were completely obliterated, and nothing remains of Cantillon but ruins. How could such a wretched fate have come to pass? As a proud son of Cantland, I plan to uncover the mystery of what befell my ill-starred ancestors. No doubt that with your powers and my book, it's only a matter of time before the truth becomes clear. We're all counting you, Kagato. Hehehe, bahaha. I guess I should make a bed for myself since he stole my bed. Except I can't. Where's the straw mattress? Where did they go? Don't have these things are fun. There we go. You know, Kagato, I've been starving lately. I could eat my own head. All this building and inventing is hungry work. So I've been thinking, if we had something to cook with, we could all make sorts of delicious and nutritious meals. What do you say? Can you think of something you could build to cook things on? If you could think of anything, put it in a room with a chest, so we can see the delicious dishes we make. So yeah, make a room for us to cook in. Build a kitchen there, huh? You did it, you made me a place to cook. Now I'll be able to make all sorts of scrummy food. Thank you, Kagato. And that chest is perfect. If I make anything really, really tasty, I'll put it in there and so you can try a bit too. Good. Well. By my bulbous belly, it seems we have a kitchen now. This creative power of yours is a wonderful thing. I wonder if your culinary skills are equally exemplary. What say you test them out and make me something to eat? What? Make it yourself? You'll build a whole kitchen for Pippa, but you won't even make me a single measly meal? Kagato, you wound me. I thought we were friends. By the way, I should mention that I saw some delicious looking orange mushrooms glowing down by the water's edge. I'm sure you can make a terrific meal out of a fine ingredient like that. 3 servings should do the trick. You in agreement, friend? First things first, actually. I should probably double that. Make hot and icy with this mission. Where's the water? Oh, there we go. Lots of those. Wow, he's jumping with a ball. Kagato, my friend, it's a succulent scent of freshly roasted mushrooms. The fragrance alone is a mellow melody of mouth-watering flavours. By my growling beard, by my growling gizzard, they shall make a magnificent meal. Come now, hand them over, quick, quick, quick. Marvellous work, Kagato. You have to rename the cooker. Wahaha. The Kaiserly Chronicle covers a wide range of topics. These chapters concerning the preparation of hearty, healthy meals are in particular. Pardon, you want to see it yourself? The Kaiserly Chronicle with your own 2 eyes? Sorry, Kagato, but that book is the priceless family heirloom. I can't just go parading around in front of anyone that asks. And besides, it's always written in an ancient encrypted script. There's no way that you or anyone else will be able to read it. What little knowledge I myself gleaned from it has taken years of painstaking study. However, I have not a single doubt that this book will keep restoring city to its former greatness. I shall not rest till I decipher each and every one of its secrets. Fear not, my friends, I will not keep these secrets to myself. Since I make a great through my studies, you'll be the first to know. As for these mushrooms, it's only fair that you should taste the fruits of your labours too. Take this, and still be our everlasting friendship. What? Have I finished your book yet? Learn some patience, young man. I made it quite clear that you will be the first to know of any secrets I uncover. Saving the Catholic Chronicles will take time, Kagito, and our work in restoring the city only just begun. I suggest that while I continue my studies, you labour to rebuild the city to its former greatness and prove yourself the builder you claim to be. By composing rooms and placing within them the items you create, you can increase the level of your base. But be wary. You do not place your decorations more than 2 blocks above the pillar. Such items do not count towards your points total. Now go, my child, fill your town with buildings and those buildings with furnishings and see your new home flourish. Kagito, pay attention! Now can you think of anything we can use to decorate all these new rooms you're about to build? Oh. By 4 now, to be fair. So guys, I'm going to call it there. It's getting it's actually a bit earlier than I would normally have quit, but I have been on for just over an hour. It's a Monday night. I'm starting really tired from work, so what I'll do is I will be on at 9:30 tomorrow, one way or another. So I'll get more of this game played, we'll explore more of the Dragon Quest world and build a bigger city. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, if you subscribe, if you're watching it on Twitch, remember to follow. If you want to see more of that is. If you'd like to speak to me on Twitter at all, my name is @ShinKagito. And if you'd like to on Facebook, I'm ShinKagito UK. Thank you all for watching and enjoying this strange but fun little adventure. I will be playing more tomorrow and see where else we get to. Until then, sayonara.